Hey there YouTube, what is going on? Frisbee Friday here, and welcome to the first Hunter arc review. And we're starting with, obviously, the Hunter exam, 1 through 21. First, if you don't know me and you're new to the channel from this video, I'm Frisbee, and I am a very avid anime lover, and I have never watched Hunter x Hunter for some reason. My biggest is One Piece, so that should give you a good clear view of what I like. Or hate me now. If you're new to the channel, I am in my beginning / middle now, I guess, of my Hunter x Hunter reactions, because I've never watched it before. So I started doing these for my friend, and it's just kind of grown because I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy having discussions with you guys on YouTube. So here we are for the first video for the review of the Hunter exam. When I started the Hunter exam, I really did not know what to expect. The only thing I knew from this anime were a couple things that I had seen in AMVs from watching over the time, and then there was also a little bit of like just things that you see in forums, like a lot of people compare animes from here to there. So I would see it a lot, and then I would see things about Hisoka that I kind of understood and now make a lot more sense. Oh, that licking of lips. Oh, he's one of these guys. Oh, of course. No wonder people don't like him. It makes sense. I could not do it dubbed. I listened to his voice dubbed once. Nope. Never again. So, when I came in, I did not know what to expect, and I was just blown out of the water. I mean, from the fact of I didn't know if people were gonna even be killing each other, really, and be like, hey guys. Ooh. To how violent to expect this to be. Oh my god! Did he just kill those two? I saw blood splat. That's a death toll of 2 right there. To how funny it was. Let's see it. Or a bird? Is that wings? Okay, that is not a bird. And the ratio was just all over the place. I was blown out of the water. So many different moments that I just did not see coming. And I was like, whoa, that was really like, I thought this was going to happen, and that, wow. And then a lot of just really funny moments. The comedy in this show is getting to me, and I think it's just because it's an anime that I have never seen. So, it's different too. So that's another thing with the jokes. So it's just really, they're really hitting hard, and I love it. Ooh, sometimes I blow the mic out. I gotta work on that. Hopefully I'm getting better with it. And hopefully this video sounds good, because again, I'm testing something new. Because I'm pretty new to this whole reaction thing. So I'll learn and I'll get better. So hopefully I won't blow it out again during the next couple parts. Because we're meeting Kahlua's family right now. So that's getting pretty good. So right now I am at episode 22 is what I just uploaded. I have not seen 23 as of recording of this episode. I should be watching it tonight after I'm finished with work. So I can't wait, because I don't think we're gonna get in to see the family yet. I think we're gonna have to deal with the butler, but I think we made it past Mike. Anyways, what I really liked about to wrap up the beginning of this though, the part that I really liked about this was the character designs. This is one of the biggest animes that if you ever like took the screen and went find the pro tag, you might not be able to do it if you didn't recognize, like if you didn't know the anime. And that was really cool. Like they give a lot of small characters that only get a couple moments super intricate designs, and it makes it so easy to remember different characters. And sometimes people think it's really funny, like when I couldn't remember the one guy hunting Gon, and I just kept going, it's Club Guy. What I really liked about this anime also was characters. You know, the characters are not just so one-dimensional as I was thinking. Especially the one that's shocking me the most is Kahlua. I did not know what to expect with Kahlua. In the first episode, I came in thinking, well, he's a rival to Gon, so however Gon is, he's got to kind of be his opposite, or he's Gon's best friend / rival. So whatever Gon is, he's gonna kind of be the opposite of that. So when I saw Gon was this happy-go-lucky, plucky kid who nothing really bothered, I was like, okay, well, Kahlua's got to be this arrogant, like dickish, just mean guy. And then you first meet him, and I was like, he's not so bad, okay. And then he's hanging out with Gon for a while, and I started to get lulled into this sense of security, and I was like, wow, like, he's not so bad. Like, yeah, he was raised by assassins, whatever. And then he faced off against Netero, and he lost, and then he just murdered those two guys, and I was like, what the hell? Like, whoa! Jesus, I was not expecting it. It blew me out of the water. Oh my God. And that was the first moment for Kahlua, at least, when I was like, okay, these characters are not as one-dimensional as I was thinking. And then we got into the stuff with just how he was feeling with his family, with his brother, Illumi. And then again, I was like, wow, he is really like, they are really getting into this, and I really like it. And I hope we get more now that we're going to meet his family, and just the whole situation with they're going to try to take him, I guess, but we don't know. Or like maybe they'll win over the family and they'll be like, yeah, go with Gon, whatever. Or maybe they'll beat up the I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, because that's going to be really interesting. All the other characters are really good too. Gon, I love Leorio's character. He's so funny to me. He reminded me of Joey at first, like intensely, and he still kind of does. But that pocket knife, man, just every time there's trouble, he just whips it out. I love it. Who carries a pocket knife? Oh, he's got a knife! What a little bitch! Is that the hunter symbol, or is it just diamonds? God damn it, that fucking knife. Just carry a sword, man. Like, how are you gonna fight big monsters with that? And then Kurupika. Okay, sorry. For those of you who actually watch my reactions regularly, you'll know why that bothered me. Kurupika, I also really grew to like. I kind of was resenting him at first, because I was like, this is just discount Sasuke. And then just the difference in the character became very, very apparent. His morals, his attitude, how he looks at situations. What really got me too was the moment that he was going to give Hisoka the card. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. Because I wanted him to, but I really did not think he was going to. And then when he offered Hisoka the card to go away, I was like, what? It made me love him so much. Like he almost became one of my favorites at that moment, just because I was so shocked by that. I did not think he was gonna do it. Like, I thought his morals would get in the way, but no, he was willing to do what it took to win and to survive. And I love that. He did not let his pride of winning a fight get in the way. He was just like, just take it and go away. And I loved it. It was amazing. Another thing about the show is its comparability to other shows. I kept trying to do that in the very, like the first 1 through 7 episodes. I think you'll really notice that every time something happens, or every few seconds in the like moments that I'm talking, I'm kind of referencing it to a different anime, as like to put it in my head. And you'll notice as it gets into like the teens and now even the 20s, I've really kind of cut back on that, because every time I used that like method of thinking into trying to guess what was going to happen next, it backfired on me completely. Like, I would get into this where I'd be like, well, this happens in this anime and this happens in that, so it should be this. And then nope, just left turn, not what I was thinking, and I love it. It keeps me guessing, and it always makes me second guess myself too, which I already do that enough. So now that the show has me doing it even more, like, are they gonna fall into the normal trope, or is this gonna be another subversion? Because it could be either or, I don't know. And that just makes it amazing to me, and I love it. I love it. It's awesome. I don't know why I never watched this as a kid, but it's amazing. Like, seriously, I've heard Roger's Base talk about it all the time too. All the time. Never once watched it. I never even gave it a chance. You know, a lot of things like Fairy Tail, Death Note, what's that one with the Scythe girl? Soul Eater. You know, I've tried to watch all those. Fairy Tail I can kind of get into, but Death Note and Soul Eater, can't do it. I couldn't get into them. I don't know why. And I never even gave this one the chance. And I feel like if I did, I would have watched it because it's amazing. And it reminds me a lot of the anime that I watched as a kid, which makes sense because it was around that time too. But I don't know why I didn't watch it. But the comedy, it gets me. The characters are amazing. The story, I can't ever guess what's gonna happen, and I love it. It's so good. Like, I don't even know where we're going next. Like, this could be the next 2 episodes for Kahlua rescue arc. We could be 20 episodes into this. I don't really know. I love that. I love it so much. Like, I almost, that's another reason why I'm only doing 1 episode at a time. I honestly really want to take my time with this and enjoy each episode individually through watching it, editing it, and then after every edit, like, I watch my own video. Like, I'll be watching 22 today while I'm at work, because I can do that at work, and I watch every video, because if I don't think it's funny and I don't watch it, why would I put it on for you guys to watch it, you know? If you're here watching me, you're gonna like my comedy because that's why you're here. And if I laugh at it, it makes sense that you would laugh at it, right? So it makes sense. So I watch it, and also it's a good way to make mental notes for if anything goes wrong in the video, like, oh, that sound is way too loud. What did I set it at? I'll have to try dialing it back. Or, whoa, that's really quiet. You know, I can't really hear that. That's not as funny now. You know, just little moments like that. Or a lot of times, and I don't save it enough, is I'll be listening to it and I'll be like, this would have been the perfect moment for that meme. And I didn't do it because you don't think of it in the moment of editing, and I don't usually have enough time to sit here and watch the videos a couple times over and over again and think of that when I'm watching it. But we're gonna get better, and I keep getting better at editing. I'm getting faster and faster, and I found out what my problem was with the green screen, because when I was upstairs I wasn't having a problem, but then I came downstairs and started using the green screen and I started having a lot of problems, but I figured it out. Hopefully. So, the Hunter exam. Overall, I think it went amazing. I guessed in the beginning it was going to be 6 episodes. That was the most naive thing I think I've said in this entire show. Oh my god. And we started our Hunter exam, so I'm thinking 4 more episodes. And we should be finishing up. No, you're right. We gotta have some fights. 6 episodes. And we should probably be finishing up the Hunter exam and be moving on to the next part. I was like, 6 episodes. No, 7. Jesus Christ, no. I thought we were gonna get to fights. And then when we got to the end, that was the biggest hit, and it's my friend who got me into this show's fault mainly because he saw how much I was talking about those end fights, and he just kept hyping me up. He just kept being like, yeah man, wait till you get to those end fights, it's gonna blow you, like, you're not gonna expect what happens. And then I watched the Gon versus Hanzo fight, and I thought Gon was gonna go in there and clean up Hanzo. Okay. Alright, so dude is fast. No! No!
俺なら軽く避けられるぜ、あの程度。
Really? And Hanzo fucking smashed him into the ground. I did not expect that at all. Oh my god. And then after that, I was talking even more about it, and he was like, dude, just wait till you see the other fights. And we don't, like, we get a recap, but I thought we were gonna get individual episodes. Nope. So, moving forward with the series, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. For those of you who don't know or haven't seen the first episode, there are a couple things that I have seen from AMVs and stuff that I will disclose now, so that way you know what you're getting into if you want to join in for the rest of the series. I have seen Gon use a power at the end against the cat girl. That was a very popular YouTube video, and when I would watch One Piece and Naruto and Dragon Ball Z fights, after all those fights, that one would show up, and one time, you know, I watched it, and it was awesome. So I know that. I don't know anything else about his powers, really. I've seen him when he gets his powers back one time, and this big buff guy's like, I gotta test you. And Gon, like, is gonna murder him, so I know that the guy, whoever that is, Kite, whenever he gets introduced, I know what's gonna happen to him. Gotta really watch that. I know what's going to happen to him, sadly, but I came into it knowing that. I've seen Netero versus the Ant Kings fight, so I've seen what his power is and what he can do. And then, what was the last thing? I think that was it, because I know that Kahlua has a power, but I don't know how he does it or what it all is. I just know it involves lightning, I guess. But we'll find out. And then, yeah, because all the other scenes have already passed that I've seen. Because I saw a couple scene, like the heart in a bag scene. I saw that before I watched it, so I knew what Kahlua was going to do to that guy once I recognized what scene we were in. But, you know, everything else I don't know. You know, and for those of you who've seen the whole series, you'll know that that's still not even a lot. A lot will happen, is what I'm being told. However, those couple things I have seen and I will know about when we get there. But when I watch it the next time in the episode itself, oh my god, the emotional impact that it's going to have now that I have all of this backstory. I cried over a boat. I can't watch that scene without crying over a boat. I think when it gets to the people in distress, it's going to get a little sad. But we'll see. We don't know. And the adventure is finding out, honestly. And hopefully you'll want to come too, because this is the first anime I've ever reacted to. I've done reviews of anime a little bit, and I used to do reactions to the One Piece manga, but that's a manga. This is an actual show. So you can, and the way that I like to edit is I try to edit as little out as I can while still making it fair and not against any rules, because I don't want to break rules. I don't care if they claim it, because I don't care about monetizing really at all. Ad revenue is so little nowadays, it doesn't matter to me. All that I care about is getting the video out there and having as much of it in there, because I know that when I watch reaction videos, sometimes people will cut out the smallest of sections, but that's what I waited the whole episode to see. And sometimes I just have to turn it off, because I'm like, now sometimes it bums me out when I miss something that I really want to see, and I can't blame them. But it's just sad, you know, it's sad. But But I can't wait to move forward in the series. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And I hope that you'll join me for the adventure. So, see you in the next video.